When everybody hates it, we think it's okay. When everybody likes it, we gotta complain. We're quite contrary. Hello everyone, and welcome to Quite Contrary, the show that's mathematically designed to disagree with you. I'm Zach Nanimus.
Johnny Dim.
And today, we are going to be talking about Sword Art Online. Produced in Japan, released in America, that people seem to love. But here's what sucks about it. Number one, it's a harem anime. For those of you who aren't exactly in the know with the different genres of anime, the harem anime is almost exactly what it sounds like. Usually there is one central male character.
It sounds like hair bum.
Hair bum? Sometimes you're right. Outlaw Star fans know what I'm talking about, because I'm Aisha Clan of the Katala Empire. I like anime way more than you. Usually there's one central male character, and there will be lots of female characters around him, and for some reason, he's all of their types, despite the fact that they are all extremely different women. And this usually causes them to be at odds with one another. Now, as far as harem animes go, Sword Art Online is pretty light with that particular theming. The girls are never fighting one another over him. It's usually the kind of, oh, he really likes Asuna? Well, I can still be his friend. That kind of thing.
Still gross.
It is what it is. It's male fantasy, and I think it's a little naive to say that that social situation never comes up. But as an anime fan and an older anime fan, I'm tired of it.
How old are you?
I am 29 years, 9 months, 7 days old. Jason David Frank.
It's like they're trying to model Kirito after Rudolph Valentino.
Who is that?
He's the Ryan Gosling of the 1920s.
How do you know that?
How do you not? Number 2, fan service. I don't quite understand the term fan service because I don't know what we're necessarily being a fan of. Is fan service when they're stroking the egos of the fans?
I think it's when they're placating to the fans regardless of what's happening in the story. Like, this doesn't necessarily fit here, but it's there for the fans. That kind of thing.
Okay, because in this instance, where we're talking about a fan service, we're talking about fans of stuff that's inappropriate.
Such as?
Showing off parts, in this particular instance, and most instances when it comes to anime, when they're being inappropriate, is female body parts, right? And I don't mean they're usually necessarily fully exposed, but they're just what they call the panty shot, and the other stuff like that shouldn't be going on.
You're on a special list just for saying that.
I was trying to be careful.
Air quotes and all.
Damn. So my point is, this is stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be in an anime for it to be entertaining. It's very juvenile in a way, and it's very unnecessary. It detracts from the true entertainment value, which should be story. I was gonna say graphics, but this isn't a video game, but you know what I mean. Just good
aesthetics
and artistic value. Mm-hmm. And it detracts from it, it cheapens it, and it's completely unnecessary. Now it doesn't do it as hardcore as a lot of other animes, but it does do it, and it's just not asked for nor needed.
I think one of the stranger things about this is the fact that this audience does skew, or should skew, a little bit younger. The target demographic is down there, but we're still seeing kind of all this explicit exposure of these girls. And it seems like an odd juxtaposition of what's appropriate for one age and what's appropriate for another getting blended together.
Yeah. Could you imagine if, like, Dora the Explorer was, like put in Narcos?
Pablo, no swiping. Backpack, I need a gun. Backpack, I need a bump.
What is this?
Huh? That's her beating the crap out of Diego.
Nice.
Just, like, down in a basement, one of those really artsy episodes of Narcos where it's just him and her down in a basement. She's got a wrench and she's just railing.
Diego's like the boy. They're friends. Swiper's the fox.
There ain't no friends in Colombia. Incidentally, there's no cats in America.
What the fuck is that?
You never... There are no cats in America. All the streets are lined with
singing it doesn't explain it. Where's it from?
The Russian national anthem.
Oh.
Number 3. SAO was beaten with a cheat. But at the end of SAO, it's revealed that the creator of the game itself is actually playing the character that you've come to know through the series named Heathcliff. And they get into one final duel. Heathcliff says, hey, if you can beat me, then everybody's free. Let's do it right now. I'll even take off my admin privileges. It's a fair fight.
And at this point, Heathcliff has got some stuff that Kirito doesn't have, but it's the best in the game. He's got the best defense in the game. Kirito has got the greatest speed in the game, and it's a clashing of titans. There was a chance for him to have more allies in the final fight, and he didn't take it. He gambled everything right then, right there, and it didn't pay off for him. And that was satisfying to me. And then he appears as a ghost sprite, and Heathcliff is like, and Kirito's like, Pish! And then he kills him. Kirito wins regardless. Oh, and by the way, his best girlfriend buddy, Asuna, she had already died too. And I mentioned that because it brings me to my next point. Okay, so he kills Heathcliff, and then they all kind of fade to the afterlife, and all three of them are there. Asuna's still alive, Asuna's still alive, Kirito's still alive, and the creator's still alive. And so there's just no consequence.
And on top of that, nobody knows why he was able to come back. Some people think it was a cheat. I think it was kind of one of those anime things where it's like, force of will has brought me back to this plane. And it's just, it feels forced to me, honestly.
Okay. So, let me get this straight.
Okay.
Recap. Our main hero, Hiroko, he loves Big League Chew. He's fighting a cartoon cat, and he's a habitual gambler of some sort.
Where did you get Big League Chew is the question.
You said he bit off more than he could chew.
I was with you all the way to Cartoon Cat.
Number 4. Angel is an insensitive stereotype. Angel is the only black character in this show. And just like a lot of anime, and it's fair if it takes place in Japan, like there's not a lot of black people in Japan, so it's okay if there's only one black character.
And if you've never seen SAO, I know we've been talking about it being a video game, but all of the characters are expressly Japanese.
Exactly. And so it's a little weird, and you know what? This is not the only anime that's guilty. So when you listen to the Japanese version, the black characters, they feel like they belong. They feel like they are Japanese people. They have the same accent and everything. But in America,
outside a hip hop, a hibby dibby hip hop, don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang, beat it up to rhythm to the bottom of the boogie beat.
The black character doesn't really fit.
And it's because they try to make him urban. Like that's definitely the demographic that they're going after. Yeah. When there's nothing, and you know what? It's fine to have an urban character, but there's nothing particularly urban about Angel.
Right.
You know, he's just a guy. The fact that he is black is incidental.
Right.
And it's really played up in kind of a ham-fisted way, to say the least.
It's just a little bit racist, and we'd appreciate it if they would not do that. So, I guess we can't blame them too much. They're definitely not the only Japanese company to have done stuff like this.
You mean like there are other racist Japanese characters?
It's me, Mario!
Number 5. Manufactured tension. The first 15 or so episodes of Sword Art Online do really good at making you feel like this is a place where you could die. And for the first 15 episodes, they do it very well. Then they beat SAO, and they move on to Alfheim. Mm-hmm. Alfheim is a completely separate game, where the rules of normal gaming apply. So they get to Alfheim, and all of the tension's gone, but they keep pretending that it's there. Especially later on, towards the very end of the first season, you start to get lines out of the character Lifa, where she's just like, "No, Kirito, don't throw away your life for this!" And like they put so much importance on dying in this game when after he first came to the game, one of the first things he did was kill a bunch of PCs. And Lifa didn't even flinch. Mm-hmm. She actually had advice for him on what to do after they were dead. So by the end of it, you realize that all of the tension that was in the last half of the show is completely manufactured.
You know what else is manufactured tension?
Don't say your...
My dick.
Thank you very much.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video here on Quite Contrary. If you did like the video, please subscribe. You can do that by just clicking the link thing below the video that says subscribe. I'm sure you've seen it before. We also have other channels where you can watch some of our content. Warlock's Entertainment System is our main one. Go check that out and subscribe there if you do like that content as well. But the reason you're probably here watching this video all the way to the end is that we are holding a contest for Sword Art Online, the new movie. It has a particular title. Doesn't matter.
Sword Art Turbo, a Sword Art Online movie.
Sure.
If you'd like to be entered in the contest, simply leave a comment down below on this video. Anyone who comments on this video through March 3rd will be eligible to win. Please check the description of this video for more details. And as always, I would like to end the proceedings by eating some fruit snacks in silence.
We're going? We're supposed to be quiet?